Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Tori Rudolph, and I am the choir director overseeing the junior high and the high school choirs this year. I personally want to thank you so much for joining us tonight as we present our Through the Decades spring concert. Our kids have been hard at work putting this concert together for you, and we sincerely hope that you enjoy the show tonight. I would like to take a moment to please ask you to silence all cell phones. Though we will be taking you back in time to an era without technology this evening, we ask that you please help us to preserve the atmosphere by not disturbing the performance with a rogue ringtone in the audience. We would also love if you would like to preserve the memory by capturing photos tonight, but if you do so, please be sure your flash is turned off. It can be very distracting for the singers on stage, and they've been working very hard to put together this performance for you, so we please ask that you help us keep the singers focused so they can give you the best performance possible this evening. We also know that you are very excited to hear your child perform this evening. They've been putting together some great songs we are excited for you to hear. So we ask that you please hold your applause and your cheers until the music has completely stopped and I acknowledge the choir. Thank you so much for your help and making this the singers feel supported and celebrated tonight. It truly makes all of the difference in the world. So now that we have some general housekeeping items out of the way, I would like to take this moment to thank you again for being in attendance this evening. Tonight, we are going to be taking you on a journey through some of the most impactful periods of modern music. We will be beginning all the way back to the 1950s, where the beginnings of rock and roll, and then transition into the energetic, driving pop music period, and spanning all the way to the end of the millennium in the 1990s, the pinnacle of pop music and the prominence of boy bands and electronic music. We hope that you will recognize a tune or two tonight, and we are very excited to have you all here with us. We will begin this evening with our treble choir, consisting of 8th and 9th grade singers. This was a very large group of singers this year, about 45 on stage tonight, and I very much enjoyed their energy and enthusiasm throughout this entire year working with them. Tonight you'll hear them cover a couple of familiar tunes, beginning with the more recent I Want It That Way by the boy band sensation The Backstreet Boys. With a slight twist, it is in the style of a Jimmy Fallon cover that gained popularity a couple years back in the virtual choir era. We'll be finishing our performance this evening with a tune that originated in the 60s, I'm a Believer by the Monkees, that was later covered and repopularized by the Smash Mouth version that you may recognize from Shrek. The kids really loved this version, so you'll hear some of that rock and roll influence tonight. This has been an amazing, fantastic group to work with, and I'm very excited for you to hear them perform tonight. Thank you again, and without further ado, the Mountain Home Junior High Treble Choir. right, starting us off with a bang, how don't we? All right, coming to the stage now, we have our junior high tenor and bass choir, which is our second choir that we will hear this evening. I wanted to take a moment to talk about this group and speak about how truly amazing it has been to work with them this year, really both of these choirs. As you all may know, this is my first year here in Mountain Home School District, and I was lucky to have inherited such a vibrant and thriving choral program here at the junior high school. This amazing group of young adults was the product of many years of amazing teachers who have poured into them over the years, and this group has such a great commitment, passion, dedication, and enthusiasm for singing and working together, and it has been truly amazing to witness. Tonight you will hear just a couple of our favorite tunes from the decades of the 50s and the 80s. We've spent a lot of time in this group getting to know the ins and outs of all of the decades of music, and all the selections you have heard from the groups tonight were chosen by the students themselves. The first of which we will be performing is Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. This song has maintained its level of popularity and familiarity for many years and has been a favorite of this group for a very long time. Our final piece will be Mambo Italiano, inspired by the mambo dance and Italian culture. It was written by Bob Merrill, popularized by a cover of Rosemary Clooney and Dean Martin in the 1950s. Thank you so much for coming again, and I now present the junior high tenor and bass choir. Yeah, y'all can go, it's okay. We want to thank you all again for coming out this evening and for being such an amazing audience for us tonight. We also wanted to thank you all for the support that you have given the choir program this year and the support that I have received in my first year being at this school. It's been an absolute pleasure to be just a small part of the Bomber Choir family, and I look forward to many more years in the program to come. Before we depart for the evening, I did want to take a moment to recognize some of the incredible singers that you have heard this evening. It's never easy transitioning teachers, especially with a program as alive and vibrant as this one. But I have been continually impressed by the students' enthusiasm for singing and some of the amazing talent and leadership that I have seen come out of these young adults. So I would like to take some time to recognize just a few standout members of our choirs. These students have been integral to the program, not only for their talent, but for their commitment, dedication, and positive attitudes that they bring to class each and every day. First, I would like to recognize a couple of outstanding 8th grade students. So when I call your name, please come up to the stage to receive a certificate for the appreciation for your dedication to the program. Our outstanding 8th grade students from the treble choir are Andrea McInnes and Piper Eddington. And stay there for just a moment as I call the outstanding 8th grade students from the tenor and bass choir, Jamison Daly and Aiden Lane. Congratulations to these amazing, outstanding singers. Thank you very much. You may go back to your spots as I call the outstanding 9th grade students to the stage. Drum roll, anybody? No, I'm kidding, don't do it. The outstanding 9th grade students from the treble choir are Alyssa Campbell and Cassidy Butterfield. And the outstanding 9th grade students from the tenor and bass choir are Trenton Smith and Christopher Heflin. Congratulations. They're all outstanding. It really is hard to pick just a few of them, but you can tell they're all pent-up energy. It's a Sunday. I do have a couple more recognitions to make. While we have the outstanding grade level category, we also added a new category this year, and that is who I believe are the unsung heroes of our group. These are students that have been working really hard in our class this year and maybe don't get all of the recognition or the accolades that they deserve. They are quiet yet strong leaders that have contributed so much to this program since they have been in it. Though they don't seek the recognition, I would like to take just a little bit of time to recognize their hard work and effort so far this year. Our two unsung heroes this evening are Haley Zawislak and Maddie Van Matry. Thank you all. And one more recognition, and then I promise I will let you go on to your Sunday evening. Earlier in the year, we went to all-region tryouts. This was all the way back in October, and we had about 30 students audition for the first in-person auditions that we have had in, 2 or 3 years since COVID. So I did want to recognize we had many, many alternates, but we did have one student that made it a very high chair in the treble chorus. So I would like to present her with an award, Andrea McInnes. Come on up. All right, we have a pretty short concert for you today, so thank you all so much for coming out again this evening. I hope you have a fantastic night and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much.